Has anyone here been around long enough to remember the frozen cake from last year that got everybody all riled up for no good reason at all? If you do remember it, then I'm really glad you're still here. But if you don't know what I'm talking about, it was from last November, I think. So go check it out. But anyway, this cake was for the same family that the frozen cake was for. This mom is a very good customer of ours, and we do multiple birthday cakes for them a year, and they're all pretty big and extravagant cakes, and this one was definitely not an exception to that. Her son's name is Weston, so the party theme was Wild West, and I cannot think of a cuter birthday theme than that for a little boy named Weston. While I was decorating this cake, we were even joking at the shop that we should name our little boy Weston just so we could do this party theme because it was so dang cute. The inspiration picture that the mom sent was a 3-tier, so we were using that as a starting point and kind of just picking her favorite parts of that cake to put on a 2-tier cake. I think the rope tier on the top is probably one of my favorite details on this cake because it just adds so much to it and it looks a lot more detailed and complex than it actually is. The inspiration cake had just a generic wanted poster as an edible image on the front of it, and we thought about just ordering one to match it, but then I found this listing on Amazon that you could make a custom wanted poster, and I just knew we had to do that. The customer loved the idea and emailed me a picture right away of Weston posing like he was in the Wild West, and it was just so adorable on this poster. And don't worry, we did get permission from the mom to post this since it has his face and everything on it. Getting the poster draped just right on the front of the cake was definitely a little tricky, and it took 2 of us to get it placed without ripping it. Edible images are printed on super thin rice paper, and we only had one shot to get this right, so I was a little nervous about that, but it ended up working out. I had made the rest of the fondant details earlier in the week so that they were nice and set up, and it just saves a lot of time at the end of the week when you're doing all of your other orders. So basically from this point, all I had to do was place those on the cake. I found someone on Etsy to make the saloon door topper to duplicate the one in the inspiration picture, and while it took a little more back-end work on my part, I think it was definitely worth it for what it added to the cake. I love when a cake feels really daunting and complicated at the beginning, but then when you finally get it done, all the little pieces just come together so perfectly. And this might just be my new favorite cake that I've done for this family.